What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to beat almost every base in Legends League right now in April 2020. This army is working for me on almost every attack. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright guys, just to remind you, if you do want to support me, make sure you go into your settings, into more settings, go all the way to the bottom and type in Lexnos in the creator boost code option, guys. It really does help me out a lot. Every time you purchase a gold pass, every time you purchase gems, it really does help me a lot. If you want to support me, definitely make sure you do that. It means a lot to me. Let me know down in the comments if you are doing that. So what is the army that we're using in Legends League to be so successful? April just started. I'm probably posting this video a couple days after I recorded it. This is like the second day in April. I'm already getting 4 for 8 on the first day, 5 for 8 on the second day. It's working for me really well. Let's go ahead and take a look at what it is. It is the Queen Charge Hybrid, guys. You guys probably have maybe seen this already on iTzu's channel, but I mean, this is how I'm going to show you guys today how I'm using it. It might be slightly different than the way he's using it, but it's working really well for me with a P.E.K.K.A, some wall breakers, and the siege barracks, guys. It's working really well. I'm always bringing 2 freezes. Let's go ahead and jump right into the first replay. Alright guys, so here is the first replay. This is a pretty common base. I see it a lot in the lower Legends League several times a day. I mean, at least 2 or 3 times a day I feel like I'm seeing this base right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to beat it with this army right here. So one pretty common thing about this base, most people actually have all the trash buildings different. Not everybody's using the same copy link, I guess, but normally you want to funnel this area right here and you want to walk your queen this way, and as well as luring the CC early. So let's go ahead and take a look at how I do that right away. Starting off with the lure, I believe, first with I believe I use a wall breaker, maybe even a hog, just to make sure I get the full lure. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to take a sip of coffee here. Where is the lure? Fast forward a little bit. Here we go. So I send in a wall breaker and a hog there just to make sure I get the full CC pool. Then I'm going to drop my queen right over here in between these 2 storages. You want to drop her right about in line with this wall segment, because eventually you want her to get like this building, and walk back around. I believe she might even step up for the AD before she turns and goes around the wall. Poison the CC here. It's going to take her 2.5 weeks to get through that CC, so we're going to fast forward a little bit. Now here's where I use the P.E.K.K.A. I use the P.E.K.K.A. to funnel one side of the queen, just to help make sure she stays close to the wall. You always want to do that. You'll see some better use of the P.E.K.K.A. in the next couple of attacks. Might not even have needed it in this attack, but I mean, you don't know what the base is going to look like before you hit it. You just have to bring whatever army you feel confident with. So here she's going to shoot that air defense, and then she's going to wrap back around. Now I knew she was going to wrap back around because the 3 closest buildings to her are these 3. So those are the only 3 she can see. Even though it looks like that elixir storage is closer, it's actually not. If you count the tiles, this builder hut's just barely closer by like half a tile or something. So she's going to wrap back around the wall and target the mortar, which is nice. Remember, the queen only sees the 3 closest buildings to her, so that's what she wants to go for. Now I'm going to try to wall break on that wizard tower, but it's going to be a little bit difficult. I'm going to have to send most of the wall breakers over here to the right and then just rage them up, and then they're going to go wall break on that air defense, which is going to be really nice here. Those rage wall breakers. Now if you have super wall breakers, guys, honestly, I would be using super wall breakers in Legends right now. They are super good, especially for trying to do what I'm doing here. They usually get exactly what you need them to. Now this Queen Charge is getting a ton of value up here in the core. She's going to be able to get the Eagle and all these defenses right around here with her ability here in just a second. I'm going to freeze, I believe, to help keep her alive. There goes the freeze on the Expo and the Warden Tower there, and then going to pop her ability after that. And then from there, you have to make sure you get the 2 stars. So I'm going to start with the King, just a tank, pop his ability super early, drop the Royal Champ and all the miners, and just hit the Warden ability early to keep the King alive. I'm not dropping the Hogs yet because I know the Giga Bomb is going to destroy my Hogs if I drop them right now, since I don't have the Warden ability anymore. So as soon as that Town Hall is going down, I'm going to go ahead and get the Hogs down right in behind. I'm going to freeze just to help with the damage a little bit. Queen's still alive, notice on the right. Now I'm dropping the Siege Barracks to help finish the funnel on the outside here. Healing in the core to keep all those Hogs and Miners and Royal Champ alive if possible. Queen look at all this value. She got all of this, and she still went back around, and she's getting more stuff on the outside. Crazy good value from the Queen Charge here. Hogs coming out. Or there's still some Hogs to come out of the Siege Barracks here in just a little bit, but the Hogs in the core and the Royal Champ are getting so much value. I still have another heal there to heal them back up to full health after that bomb tower goes off. Crazy good value. Still have the Royal Champ ability and all the defenses are down. Don't even need the Royal Champ ability. Don't even need these max hogs coming out of the CC. They're basically completely swagged. So really OP attack right there. That's how you beat that base. I swear I see it every single day. I'm sure you guys do as well in Legends League. Let me know if you do. Let me know if you're using this army after you see this video, and let me know if you 3-star this base. So that's how you take out that base right there with the Queen Charge Hybrid. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second replay of today. Here we are, guys, with the next base. Now, I also see this base every once in a while. Not as common as the last one, but I do probably see this one at least once every couple of days in Legends League. And here's how I figured out how to take it out. Normally, this whole row of Expos is really annoying to get. If you try to walk in this channel, all these Expos are going to hit you, and they're just going to completely destroy you. If you try to walk the Town Hall, these Inferno Towers and Scatter Shots are just going to completely wreck you. So what other option do you have? Well, you have to charge right into the core here. That's really the best option you can do. And then you can hybrid this whole side of the base right here, just like that, going through there with the King and the Siege Barracks to get all these storages and just everything pushing for the Town Hall and all those Infernos, and then they'll wrap around the entire base just like that. So that's the basic idea. That's the best plan I could figure out on this base. Now, how do you go about doing that? Well, you have to funnel both sides here. That's where the P.E.K.K.A comes in handy. This side's super easy since there's a mortar. You can just use a couple balloons. So let's go ahead and start the replay here so you guys can see. And then you just got to keep on wall breaking right through here. And that's where, like I was saying, super wall breakers would be so good on this army comp. If you guys are able to get the super wall breakers, definitely get them because they're super amazing. I'm not using any super troops right here in these replays. I'm probably going to start using some super wall breakers today, and I'll let you guys know how I'm doing with those. I might even have to make another video if they're really OP. Let me know if you guys do want to see another video on how to properly use the super wall breakers. But here we go, using a test wall breaker right there, and then all the wall breakers going in with a rage spell. They're going to get the double layer break, which is just perfect. That way Queen's going to go all the way, start pushing toward the core. She will have to beat through a wall to get to that eagle, but we'll see if she picks a good wall. Now notice how this P.E.K.K.A made a super good funnel on the outside, and then Queen cannot reach that archer tower. So I'm going to go ahead and send in like 2 or 3 hogs just to make sure that archer tower goes down, because that's just one less point defense on my Queen here to make sure she's going to stay alive and be able to get all the way to this eagle like I want her to. So here she goes. She's going to step up for this cannon. The hogs and the wizard are also going to get that wizard tower, which is just super good value. And notice the wall Queen picks is a really good wall here. She's going to be able to go inside, get the eagle, get both Expos, get the Queen and the Royal Champ, which is nice. She'll be able to get this last Expo on the end because she's going to beat through another wall here. Now I freeze the Expos and the Queen because there's a lot of DPS on her all at once, and I don't want her to go down. I don't want to have to use her ability just yet, so I'm going to go ahead and use that last rage to help her out. Now there is a scatter shot on her, and she's taking a lot of damage. I'm going to go ahead and start with the King first, then the Siege Barracks. King always to tank first. Now at the pop Queen ability, she's going to beat through that wall, get the Expo, and then get out of range of that scatter shot and Inferno, which is really nice. I'm going to go ahead and freeze the scatter shot and Inferno because I thought they were going to kill my Queen, but she actually stepped just out of range. And then all of the hybrid coming in right through here, and notice I didn't kill the CC with my Queen, and that's honestly okay. I've been noticing with this attack, it's actually alright to let your hybrid fight the enemy CC as long as you're using the Royal Champ with them. They'll take it out somewhat just as quickly as they would if the Queen was fighting it. Even faster if it's all ground CC like triple Ice Golem, and the miners will just take them out like that. So now everything's pushing in. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Warden ability here. Notice I used the first heal super early here because I wanted to save the Warden ability for the Town Hall this time, unlike the first attack. So there goes the Warden ability over the Town Hall. So the King's going to stay alive. The Barbarians, the Wizards are all going to stay alive. Miners and Hogs pushing through here. Out of the Siege Barracks comes some Max Hogs. Royal Champ still at full health. I'm going to go ahead and use that last heal moving into the last Scatter Shot and the Bomb Tower. Queen's still alive. She wrapped around here and got a bunch of defenses over here before she goes down. Now I'm going to get the OP healer swap. No more splash, no more air defenses on the base. It means those healers are going to stay alive forever, basically. And they're going to get so much value on the miners, on the Royal Champ, on the Hogs here. Getting a ton of good value. I can pop the Royal Champ ability whenever I want. Honestly, don't even need it again. Could have swagged it here. I'm going to use it for time purposes, I think, here in a little bit. Right there, you can see it go. Boom, boom. Honestly, I just like using it even if it's on cleanup because it just looks so cool with her flinging her shield all over the map. That's going to be another beautiful triple there. That charge, not the easiest charge to execute, but definitely not the hardest. I'm sure all you guys can do it. Just practice a little bit in FCs if you need to. Get used to trying to Queen charge into the core because that's honestly probably the best way to take down a lot of these bases. So there you guys have it. There's 2 replays there. We're going to go ahead and jump into 2 more. So we'll be right back with the next one. here we are, guys, with the third base we're going to be showing today on how to beat here in Legends League. Now, this is also a pretty common base. I see it probably at least once a day. I think I made a video about this a month ago or maybe 2 months ago on how to beat in Legends League with the Queen Charge Hog. So I'm going to be showing you guys again how to beat it with Queen Charge Hybrid. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Also, guys, if you want to see what base I'm using in Legends League, let me know down in the comments. Maybe here in a couple days I'll probably post that base, see if it works out for you guys as well. It's working out for me pretty well. I haven't been tripled yet. It's been 2 days. We're in the 3rd day now. I haven't been tripled yet, so it's pretty nice. Got a couple 1-star defenses as well. Not sure if it's the best base in the world, but it's definitely working for me right now. So let me know if you guys want to see that. So here we go with this attack here. I'm going to use the P.E.K.K.A to funnel the right side. Queen, I want her to walk left and then go right inside here. And I want her to walk the eagle. That's the main thing I want to get down with the Queen Charge here. Getting that eagle down really makes a difference on your hybrid. That eagle does a lot of damage. I'm going to have to freeze the scatter shot here because Queen's getting really low on HP, and I don't want to burn her ability yet just in case one of the single target infernos locks onto her. I want to be able to save the ability. So there, she's going to get the scatter shot down. She's going to get this other expo down. She's going to keep walking this way, and as soon as I see that she's going to go that way, I know I want to hybrid this side right here. Now, normally, I actually think it would have been stronger if you hybrid with the Queen. That way they can work together in unison, and then you save the Royal Champ to go target the Town Hall. Normally that works out better for me. This replay in particular, I didn't do that. I'm going to send the hybrid from the opposite side, and it's still going to work. Granted, it was a little bit closer than it should have been, but it's still going to work. But I actually think the better thing to do is to wait and see which way your Queen's going to go on these ring bases, and then send in the hybrid with your Queen. That way they can all work together in unison. The healers can heal the Queen, they can heal the miners, they can heal the hogs. Excuse me. Ooh, I'm burping a lot. And then send in the Royal Champ for the Town Hall. Normally that works out better for me. I believe the next replay I'm going to show, the last one of today, I do that, which is really nice. But let's go ahead and see the other option here, which is when you send the hybrid not with your Queen Charge. She's going to keep walking this right side, get the eagle down, get all 4 expos, which is really nice. She's also going to get the Royal Champ and some of this stuff over here before she goes down. Eventually that single target inferno is going to get her though. Nothing I can do about that unless I keep dropping freezes on her, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to save some stuff for the hybrid here. So I'm going to go ahead and rage her up again. She's going to get in range of that single target inferno, so eventually she's going to go down here in just a few seconds. She is going to get that skelly trap for me though, which is really nice, so the hybrid doesn't have to worry about it. Here I go, using the King and the Siege Barracks on the left side, sending all the miners in right here. King, unfortunately, is just going to beat a wall. I kind of wanted him to go this way and tank some of these defenses, but it's actually going to work out well once King gets up in here. He's going to get a lot of value. Healers are going over, swapping onto the hogs here, which is nice, keeping them alive for a little bit longer. I do go ahead and drop the Royal Champ. I'm not going to try to save her for the Town Hall like I should have. I really should have here, so I got kind of lucky that everything started pathing to the Town Hall. Luckily, when this bomb tower goes down, the hogs have nowhere to go but straight to the Town Hall, which is really nice for me. So the pathing was actually good for the Town Hall since everything over here got frozen. These hogs from the Siege Barracks take out the bomb tower. I'm going to go ahead and pop the Warden ability because I thought everything was taking way too much damage there. And then I'm going to heal over the Town Hall so everything can stay alive over this Giga Bomb there. Boom, the hogs don't die. As long as they're inside the Warden's aura, they can stay alive if they're at full health when that Giga Bomb goes off. So everything pushing into the backside here, and they're going to be able to take out the rest of the stuff. King got a lot of good value in here. He's tanking a lot of defenses, and the healers swapped to him. They were keeping him alive, which is really nice. Royal Champ, once again, I don't even need her ability, guys. All these attacks, it's just crazy. You don't even need the Royal Champ ability if you do this attack right, because you just have so many hogs, so many miners alive. The Royal Champ doesn't even take any damage sometimes. It's just crazy how strong it is right now. This attack is working so well for me right now in Legends League, and I think you guys really should give it a try. If you've never used hybrid before, I definitely recommend, trying it in some FCs first before you go into Legends League with it, so you don't have, any accidental 1-stars. That's the last thing you want. So here's the actual army comp. I don't know if I explained it in detail, guys, but hopefully you've been just watching and taking a look at it. I've been taking a P.E.K.K.A, your 5 healers, of course, that's pretty standard. Only 5 wall breakers. You can take more wall breakers if you want. I've been pretty good about always getting my wall breaks, sometimes even double layer with only 5 wall breakers. If you guys want to take more, definitely take more if that makes you feel more comfortable. 2 Coco Loons. You might only need 1 Coco Loon, so that's where you can get some extra wall breakers from. And then I take slightly more miners than hogs just because there's more hogs in the CC, so you don't really need to take a ton of your own hogs. And then 2 wizards just for kind of cleanup or funneling wherever you need them. 3 rages, 2 heals, and the poison. And I always take freezes in my CC because they're pretty good. You never know when you're going to need a freeze. you can use it for either the queen or the hybrid part, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and jump right into that last replay for today. Alright guys, here is the last base I'm going to be showing you guys today on how to beat here with this army. Exact same army comp as before as the last three. So this one is also kind of common. I know I've seen it a few times, maybe not as much as some of those other bases, but again, that really centralized town hall, they really are trying to make you 1-star on this ugly ring base. Now there is this weird walkable inferno on the outside, and they're hiding their eagle, protecting it with all their expos, so we're going to go ahead and charge right into that area, straight into it. I'm not afraid to charge that single target inferno or 4 expos, so we're going to go straight in at 3 o'clock here, and here's how you do it. You just drop the queen right at 3 o'clock, and I drop her right into a Tesla farm. You'll see right here, as soon as I drop her, there's a bunch of Teslas. That's okay. Get the Coco Loon down, get the healers down right on your queen. She's going to be able to take out all those Teslas, basically free Teslas, so honestly, I'm kind of thankful they were there. Now the second Coco Loon is going to pick up some traps, which is nice. As soon as the single target inferno locks onto the queen, I'm going to drop the rage, and I'm going to get ready with the freeze. I'm going to try to wait as long as possible, then drop the freeze, so queen can get as much value as possible before the freeze wears off, and then I have to wait and see which way I think the queen's going to go before I drop the wall breakers. I don't want to drop them right on the corner. I want to pick a side, so I'm going to wait, and right about here when this archer tower is going down, that's when queen's going to make a decision. She's either going to commit fully that way or fully that way, and I think she's going to go up top. And she does. So as soon as I see her go up top, I already had the P.E.K.K.A clicked on, and I was ready to drop it on either side. I'm going to drop him right here. He's going to funnel some of these buildings on the outside, and he's going to tank the X-bows, so that way I can get my wall break in right there. And that's exactly what I do. I drop the P.E.K.K.A, then I'm going to drop these wall breakers. They're going to go in. Probably should have dropped 4, but luckily 3 was able to do it, even though that X-bow was shooting them. I'm going to go ahead and drop the next set of wall breakers and go ahead and rage up the queen. Those next wall breakers don't get anything because of all the expos, but the queen needed that rage anyway because there's just so much DPS on her. I even have to freeze in combination with the rage just to keep her alive. And then again, I'm waiting to see which side she's going to go to, and she's going to pick down at this point. So she's going to walk down, and I know from here I'm going to end on these defenses over here. I need to send in the hybrid from this side to help the queen. Like I said before, sometimes that's the better way to do it. I honestly think it is. So I'm going to send the king in to kill the royal champ. I'm going to send the siege barracks to funnel the outside here, and then I'm going to send the hybrid right through here, and I'm going to save the royal champ to make sure I get that town hall, because I don't want to 1-star. It's the last thing I want to do in Legends League. So I drop always the miners first, then the warden. Now I'm going to drop the hogs going in. Everything's pushing through. Queen's going to beat on a wall and eventually catch up to the rest of the stuff. Everything's going to have to take out these triple ice golems together. I'm going to go ahead. I already used my first heal. I think I used the warden ability. No, I'm going to use the second heal first right here because the hogs got slightly out of range of the warden. Now the hogs from the siege barracks are coming in to help, and now I have a clear shot to send in the royal champ to that town hall. I'm going to pop the warden ability here to save everything. Even the royal champ got in that warden ability, which is really nice. She's going to be able to take out the town hall here with the help of that rage, and the healers are also using the rage. So a nice rage there. They're keeping everything alive. Royal champ going to use her ability. She's going to come get some of these defenses over here, which is nice, and the queen's still alive. All these wizards from the siege barracks actually broke into the wall to go help the miners and the queen. The P.E.K.K.A and some more wizards are still on the outside making the funnel over here. Everything just pushing together really nicely in unison. Luckily, this single target inferno never targets my queen. Otherwise, it might have been a fail. Not entirely sure. But a ton of miners, they all died off right about here, and then these wizards are luckily tanking for the queen, so she can get this single target inferno down before it kills her right there. As soon as that happened, I knew it was a triple for sure. Still have the P.E.K.K.A alive, some miners and a wizard on the outside, queen and warden on the inside with healers still, everything pushing through, getting the cleanup. Nice attack there. So now you guys can see what I'm using in Legends League here to get all these triples. 4 for 8 on the first day, 5 for 8 on the second day. It's honestly working really well for me. I might switch over to Queen Charge Dragons and try that. I'm not sure. Or I might just keep using hybrid. I want to see kind of what's the best attack, but right now this is working really, really well for me. If you guys like it, definitely make sure you try it out. Try it in some FCs first, then take it into Legends League. Let me know how it works out for you. If you guys, even if you switch up the army a little bit, if you're taking more wall breakers, no P.E.K.K.As, you know, let me know what you're using, if it's working for you. If you're using something completely different, let me know, and it's working well. Maybe I'll try it, and maybe I'll even be making a video about it. We'll see. But other than that, that's going to be it for today, guys. Remember to use creator code Lexnos if you want to support me in-game. It really does mean a lot, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.